Other companion, I see no one else traveling with us at present, my patron. Perhaps the fog is playing tricks on your eyes.
All right.
Or did you have someone specific in mind that you're considering recruiting? I should warn you, I work best in small groups. Too many warriors stumbling about tends to spoil the art of stealth.
All right. I'll show you what what I was talk about just now. These two warriors in front of me. There are other members of our small group who were fighting against the last group of bandits in that mines.
My patron, I see no one else here with us in this fog-shrouded morning. Perhaps the battle fatigue is affecting your senses. Perhaps the battle fatigue is affecting your senses. Perhaps the battle fatigue is affecting your senses. Are you feeling well?
Please look now what two figures are in front of me.
I see no one, but mist and shadows among these kinds, my patron. Perhaps we should find a tavern soon. This fog can play strange tricks on a weary mind. Though, if you're seeing things that aren't there, it might be wise to visit an alchemist or temple healer. Even the strongest warriors can be affected by battle fatigue.
All right, I will introduce you one of these guys I am talking about. Let's start with this one
I'm right
particular. She will join us in our conversation, and you will notice her now, perhaps.
Ah, I believe there's been some confusion. I've been here the whole time, actually. I'm Inuel, and I've been traveling with John for some time now. And Aldmer, interesting choice of companion, my patron. Though I must admit, having both blade and spell at our disposal could prove quite effective.
Yeah, she's not Altmer. Look at her now. She is Dunmer. It's dark elf, I suppose. What do you say about her? Do you like her?
Oh, my apologies. I see Jenassa clearly now through this fog. A Dunmer warrior. And wearing an amulet of Mara, no less. And you must be the Aldmer mage I've heard whispers about in Whiterun. I trust your spells can keep pace with my blade work.
What do you say about Altmer mage? You mean someone else who is with us right now?
Ah, now I see both of you clearly through this cursed fog. An interesting combination. A Dunmer blade Nord strength, and Altmer magic. We could be quite the lethal team, assuming we can all work together without getting in each other's way.
Indeed, our diverse skills could complement each other well. My magic can support both your precise blade work, Jenassa, and Jan's versatile combat style.
Yeah, nice to hear that you are both welcome this style of fighting we currently have. We are not warriors for frontline mainly, but we could adjust our fighting style more versatilely.
A stealthy approach does seem wise given our collective talents. This fog will serve us well for such tactics. Though, I usually work alone. I must admit having magical support while we strike could prove advantageous. And I can cast detection spells to ensure no enemies surprise us. Perhaps some well-placed runes to funnel them into your blades.
You perhaps are usually working alone, but you are with me for some time, you know. Just remember, we already were through several places traveling together, and this Jenassa joined us in Whiterun not long ago.
Yes, of course, John. Our time together has been quite memorable, and now with Jenassa's deadly skills added to our group, we'll be even more formidable.
Indeed, though I notice you to seem rather familiar with each other. No matter, as long as it doesn't interfere with our effectiveness in battle.
What do you mean that we are quite fond with each other, maybe?
The way you two look at each other speaks volumes, patron.
Ugh.
I've seen enough in my years as a mercenary to recognize certain arrangements. But I care only for results in battle, not personal matters.
There's no need to be so cold about it, Jenassa. Yes, John and I have grown close during our travels.
Yeah, that's nice to hear that your opinion is like that, my dear Inuel. So I appreciate your company, maybe more than is healthy from Jenassa's point of view. I think that it was what Jenassa meant to say.
I notice you wear the amulet of Mara as well, patron. Quite interesting. Are you perhaps implying something about our relationship, Jenassa? I assure you what John and I share doesn't affect our combat effectiveness. As long as you both can focus when arrows are flying and blades are drawn, your personal affairs are your own business. Oh, I must admit, I'm curious how this...
What about you are curious? Just continue.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you mean about evacuees, John. Yes, I was merely observing that our patron seems to have quite the diverse taste in companions. From Altmer magic to Dunmer blade work. Though I notice you both wear amulets of Mara.
No, I'm not wearing Amulet of Mara. Maybe only Jenassa is wearing Amulet of Mara right now. And yes, you are right that I have quite a taste for exotic fighting styles and exotic beauty as well. You already knew that by yourself, my dear Inuel. And look at that nice clearing of weather.
Yes, I see now. Only Jenassa wears the amulet of Mara. My mistake, though I must say your appreciation for exotic beauty is quite... You speak of beauty and combat as if they were one and the same, patron. Not entirely wrong. There is an art to both blade work and attraction. The irony isn't lost on me either, Jenassa.
So what do you say, Jenassa? Do you like this Inuel, my companion, sister in arm, maybe perhaps in more than arm?
She certainly has unique qualities. An Altmer mage who doesn't look down her nose at others. That's rare enough. And I can see why you're drawn to her, patron. Though I must say, it's rather bold of you to ask my opinion of your intimate companion while I wear this amulet.
Oh, sorry for that. Maybe if you don't need to wear that amulet of Mara, I could adjust your attire to be more pleasuresome for your future traveling. And Inuel doesn't mean anything by mentioning this amulet of Mara.
The amulet of Mara is not merely an ornament to be cast aside, patron. I wear it with purpose. Oh, I meant no disrespect regarding the amulet, Jenassa. In fact, I find it rather admirable that you're so open about your intentions.
Oh, is that so? And what intentions you have to wear this amulet of Mara, Jenassa? Are you worshipper of Mara yourself?
You know very well what wearing an amulet of Mara signifies in Skyrim, patron. I seek a partner who understands the warrior's path, someone who appreciates both blade work and other arts. Though I hadn't expected to find myself in such an... Well, this has certainly become more intriguing than I anticipated. I've never been one for elaborate customs or dancing around intentions.
Alright then, let this discussion for more private moments later. I only wanted to introduce you this Inuel, my Altmer girlfriend. She accompanied me more in fighting, so you would be pleased with her skills as well.
Altmer, actually, my dear John. Though I find your mispronunciation rather endearing at times. And yes, I am indeed his companion in more ways than one.
An Altmer and a Nord.
Yeah, well, I know, interesting choice. But I see her qualities in many ways, and as you said, she is not such arrogant Altmer like you maybe are more accustomed with. That is why I like her.
Indeed, she seems to lack the typical Altmer superiority complex. I can see how her magical talents would complement our more physical combat styles. Though I must say, patron, you certainly have interesting tastes in companions. We all have our own paths to walk, Jenassa.
Yeah, that's nice that you have such understanding for my choosing of companion, so it would be more pleasuresome that you accept her and we will get along all now much more better.
Your words are somewhat unclear, patron, but I understand your meaning. As long as we maintain our effectiveness in battle, I have no qualms about your choice of companions. Though I must say, having both a Dunmer, Blade, and Altmer magic at your disposal makes you quite the fortunate Nord.
Indeed, and I find it refreshing that we can all work together despite our different backgrounds.
Do you see that Jenassa Inuel is quite understanding, so I am lucky to have her wisdom and her other qualities, and she doesn't feel superior over another living beings. That is why I like her so much.
Your affection for her is quite evident, patron. I must admit it's refreshing to see an Altmer who values cooperation over superiority. You honor me with your words, John. Though perhaps we should remain vigilant. These mountain paths can be treacherous, even in daylight.
Alright then. Let's focus on our next target. I heard some rumors about some accident in Helgen, that some patrols don't return from this place, so let's check that rumors by ourselves now.
Helgen, I heard troubling whispers about that place. If patrols aren't returning, we should approach with extreme caution. Helgen, yes, I've heard similar dark rumors. Missing patrols usually mean organized bandits or worse. With my stealth, Inuel's magic, and your combat prowess, we should be able to handle whatever waits us there.
Alright, deal. Let's continue. For now,
A wise choice to investigate Helgen. A path ahead seems clear enough, though this fog could hide many dangers. I suggest we move in formation. I'll take point with my blade, while Inuel can provide magical support from the rear.
Yes, and I can maintain detection spells to prevent any surprises. Though we should move quickly, these mountain paths become even more treacherous as day wears on.
alright, goodbye for now.